Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Good evening, each and everyone present on this platform. We welcome Vindri Kaur Ji, a spiritual healer, a universal healer who is healing many of the lives with this spiritual knowledge. So today, again, we are on the 5th day of a topic, superfood versus fast food. So from last 4 days, we were understanding the mechanism of body leading to where this fast food lying. So today, again, a very, very important, we all have to be very, very careful what she's going to take. And we all experience, maybe today I, or maybe someone in my family or my friends, my neighbors, I request each and everyone to listen it carefully. What she is sharing with us today, she is just creating an awareness what is happening in today's world. And I would like everyone to share, agar kuch bhi experience aap bhi share karo, so that we can help each other to get rid of this junk food. As this spiritual food is a key to unlock the full potential of your soul. So let's all unlock this by learning divine knowledge. Thank you. Over to you, Puaji.
Thank you, Rimple. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh, Sat Sri Akal. Good evening to all of you and good morning to the overseas. So today is the 5th day. First, we have to understand, and we already have discussed in the last 4 days about the junk food, about the fast food. Now remember one thing, let us see how it is working. When a fast food or junk food is being made, we need the raw material. We need all the raw material. For example, we need a pizza, or you want to have a burger, or we want to have any lasagna. What happens? We have to get all the ingredients. We get the ingredients from the market, and then we make it with a lot of cheese and a lot of oil and everything. We get it made, and then you see our taste buds, and then only we eat it. When we eat it, then it goes into our system, and you can see we have indigestion and lots of problems, health issues come up. Now, when talking about the spiritual junk food, the spiritual fast food, we also need ingredients. To make the junk food, we also need ingredients. So where does this ingredient come? Where is the creation of this junk food? How does it come? So we need an environment. How we need the ingredients now outside all of them? We need an environment. The environment outside this physical body, we will be discussing how all the environments are going to create the junk food inside. And how do they get into it? How do they get to this body? Then they say that it is the gateway. Why? Because Shri diya Panch Indriyan, they Panch Gyan Indriyan. The 5 senses. The gateways are all open. Ears are open, eyes are open, our nose, our mouth, our feeling, everything is open gateways, exposed to the environment. So a Panch Indriya, they ride. These are the gateways from where this is all going to go in. Now how? It is in the form of information. It creates a thought and goes inside. A lot of things we are hearing. When we hear all those things and all, then it goes, we think a thought and goes inside. through the year. Then there are a lot of things which we are seeing. We see, we evaluate, in form of thought, it goes inside. When we taste, when we eat, we say, what tasty food. When we are tasting something, then that also goes inside. Even with the mouth, when someone speaks, ਜ਼ਬਾਨ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਹੈ ਬੋਲਣ ਵਾਸਤੇ, ਜਦੋਂ ਕੋਈ ਚੀਜ਼ ਬੋਲਦੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ, ਉਹ ਜਦੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਸੁਣਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਕੰਨੀ ਰਾਏ, so how it goes inside through the senses. Feeling, when someone touches, there's a feeling, that the goosebumps that come. We feel, immediate information goes and we get a thought, oh, this is a good touch, this is a bad touch. So what are the gateways? The gateways are 5 senses. साढ़े 5 इंद्रियां ते 5 ज्ञान इंद्रियां. They go through that. Now, there is another indriya which you call it the man. ਅਸੀਂ ਮਨ ਨੂੰ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਹਾਂ. That is a very, very important thing which all the scriptures talk, because ਇੱਥੇ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਸਾਰੀ evaluation ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ. We have to evaluate. We have to introspect. We have to put dialogues. So that is the way. So through the gateways, it goes through the man, and how we have to now proceed. So now let us see what are the ingredients. ਅਸੀਂ ਹੁਣ ਅੰਦਰ ਦੇ ਕਾਮ, ਕ੍ਰੋਧ, ਲੋਭ, ਮੋਹ, ਹੰਕਾਰ ਦੀ ਪੂਰੀ ਬਰਾਤ ਬੈਠੀ ਹੋਈ ਹੈ, because they're sitting in our DNA. But what are the ingredients that go from outside? What are the environments that go? Now, so let us take one by one. We will see first, whatever you see, there is a scam, scandals. You can see what's happening in the world, all the scams that's happening in the world. How we have apps, we have links, we are being trapped, media, calling, all these are what are the environment. These are all the environment. For example, if I take it into an app, so in app comes, you will see there are a lot of apps. Aajkal ਅਸੀਂ download ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ, lot of apps. We download it. So what happens? We are getting trapped into it. If anyone wants to give a living example, please, I think if Rimple, you can just give a living example, an experience. So you can just carry on.
Yeah, thank you so much, Bhuaji, for giving an opportunity. As Bhuaji was sharing with us about the apps, scams, and scandals. So today we have live 2 to 3 testimonial in Jeevan Jaj who are going to share when they experience this type of scam, so that we can create an awareness to the other people. They should not get trapped into this. So their conscious state should be active. So today I'm going to share one case where in my family, very close, I mean, got trapped into these apps. As we all know that Bhuaji already told us about Tinder, Bubble, कि ये dating apps होती हैं. So there are other apps also in the world, like in-app, right? So maybe people are aware of that. If not, but we should be aware, ki, like how we, just scroll down and we do fidgeting with the mobile, and, we unconsciously or subconsciously, we just download the app, right? So when I came to know from someone and they said that this in-app is a Chinese app where there are frauds, right? So Bubble or Tinder, to hum sunte hain ki, like these are dating apps where, youngsters, they get trapped and make good friends and girlfriends. But this app is something where you get fraud, like, they talk to you like in the voice of girls and boys. As we know today, artificial intelligence, everything is possible. लगेगा कि लड़का बात कर रहा है, but कुछ चिप लगी होती तो लड़की की आवाज है, लड़की है तो लड़का. So everything is possible in today's world where the technology is going on. So I just want to share कि ये जो app के through क्या हुआ, जो बुआ जी बोल रहे हैं scam and scandal. So like, हम fidgeting करते हैं, चलो ठीक है, friends बनाते हैं, जहाँ time pass करते हैं. So we just fidget and then we make a friend. And they keep a very good relation, like very healthy. Oh my God, like, they just trap us like anything, like, कहते हैं ना जैसे hypnotize करना, जो एकदम trap कर लेना, कि, like you are in some other world, right? So like crazy, oh my God, you can't see the other side of the world. You get so trapped. And then slowly and gradually, what happens when you become good friends, when you start trusting each other, and then slowly and steadily, they will ask you the money. Okay, like Mandeep and I am a good friends. Like Mandeep, give me 10,000. So 10,000 slowly and gradually, they keep you in the trust 50,000, 1 lakh. Slowly and gradually, itna trust ho jata hai ki, okay, you know, when you give me this thing, I'll give you this thing. You give me this thing, I'll give you. When their time comes, and then they say, oh, you know, like I got stuck in some hospital, or I got my grandmother is not well, my uncle is not well, oh, my something is happening in the court, you know, like my papers are going to get released, and then definitely once everything will be fine, I'm going to give you back your money. मतलब इतना trust कि हम आपका पैसा देंगे, ठीक है. So slowly and gradually इतना विश्वास में ले लेते हैं. I will say कि the person who is getting trapped also get lost into that. मुझे वो तो बुआ जी और अच्छी तरह एक्सप्लेन करके कि मुझे लगता है कि कुछ उस बंदे का भी अनकॉन्शियस सबकॉन्शियस सब खत्म हो जाता है. अनकॉन्शियस ही हो जाता है, ऐसे लगता है. सबकॉन्शियस तो है ही है, कॉन्शियस तो रहेगा ही नहीं उसका. कि इतना ट्रैप हो जाता है कि वो लोग इतना विश्वास करते हैं कि आज मेरा कोर्ट में पैसा है, कल मिलेगा, आज मेरी दादी ठीक नहीं, ये ठीक नहीं, मैंने सब आपको साइन कर देना है, सब सब इतना करके फिर थोड़ा सा पैसा भी दे देंगे आपको कि चलो यार दे देते हैं, ताकि आपको और ट्रस्ट है, यार ये बंदा तो बड़ा जेन्युइन है कि इसने तो मुझे इंटरेस्ट भी दिया है, पैसा भी दिया है, ये तो बिल्कुल सही बोल रहा है. बट वो आपको 2 लाख देता था, 20 लाख लेता है. एग्जाम्पल कह रही हूँ, 2,000 दिया तो 20,000 लिया. ऐसे करके you know, like they lost crores. They get lost crores. और जब पता लगता है कि ये फ्रॉड है, तब क्या होता है? We go into depression, we go for suicidal, we can't bear this loss, right? And then all that crisis, all that negative emotions, they hit your DNA, and accordingly you react. So this is one of the cases I would like to share which happened in my family. So that we all have to be very aware कि ऐसी apps में नहीं जाना हमको. और अगर आप जाते हो तो प्लीज शेयर विद योर नियर और डियर वंस, अपने हस्बैंड, अपने बच्चों, किसी से शेयर करो. आज बुआ जी भी आपको एक शेयर करेंगे उनकी स्पिरिचुअलिटी में भी कैसे स्कैम एंड स्कैंडल हुआ. So you see how people have got this business to trap us into this junk food. So I think this much, Buaji, and you can continue, please.
Yes. Yes. See, when we are scrolling, these are all our exposure. These are all the entertainment. As if free on na chalo time te asi fatafat scrolling shuru kar chalo free time hai. This is how we're getting trapped. Now, when we are getting trapped, a cheez sanu aake thought jeri hai na goes and hits against a DNA. When it hits the DNA, sade DNA de vich sade andar de vices utte already in form of protein hai. We are all born with the calm, krodh, lobh, moh, ahankar, the breath, everything is there. Oh, sade andar hi hai. But they are not dominant. They are just in a balanced way. ਜਦੋਂ ਇਹ thought ਆਂਦੀ ਹੈ, it goes and hits against these vices. These vices immediately, in a fraction of a second, it goes into the consciousness. ਸਾਡੇ ਮਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆ ਕੇ ਘੇਰ ਲੈਂਦੀ ਹੈ. ਹੁਣ ਖੇਡ ਕਿੰਜ ਬਣਦੀ ਹੈ? ਹੁਣ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਇੰਗਰੀਡੀਐਂਟਸ ਤੇ ਆ ਗਿਆ. ਹੁਣ ਅਸੀਂ ਉਸ ਨੂੰ ਬਣਾਉਣਾ ਹੈ. ਅਗਰ ਮੇਰਾ ਮਨ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਹੈ, already if I am ਇੱਕ ਢਹਿ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੈ, already I am in a low spirit, my EQ is low, and I am already having little bit of fast food already inside. So what happened? Evaluation nahi hondi. Evaluation nahi hondi. Man ki kehna, doesn't matter here. I give 20, I get 40, it's okay. Quick money. Ajkal bacche want quick money. So what happened? Already man de andar fast food hai si. Usno chance mile attract kita, usno pakad ke, usno evaluate nahi kita and trap ho gaya in the desire. Desire वध गई. फिर उसके बाद होद बढ़ती जाएगी. You can see how our fast food keeps on increasing. Now, if I take an example of Tinder or Bubble, what happens to the children when they go into these apps? They download the apps because children are not having proper parenting. Because parents are not able to counsel their children. Why? Because they don't have the knowledge. First, it is the ignorance. Second, now the parents don't have time. Their socializing is lot. They don't have time. They do not even know what is actually parenting. So when children and all are going to adolescence and they're going to colleges and all, these children and all, they have certain queries. They have certain type of questions which they find changes in the body. Whom do they ask? Parents don't have the knowledge. And if by chance, if the child tells the mother something and the mother does not have any, mother or father does not have any knowledge, तो वो क्या कहेगा? उसको थप्पड़ मार देगा. क्या बातें पूछ रहे हो? क्या गंदी गंदी बातें पूछ रहे हैं? You having a crush? What is this? पढ़ने जाते हो क्या करने जाते हो? बेटा कॉलेज में आ गए हो, जिंदगी बनाओ, रिक्शा वाला बन जाओगे. Because we do not know how to handle. The children are scrolling. They cannot find. They talk to the friend. The friend said, put down your app. They put down all these apps and all. They get into these links. What happened? Actually, they have not been listened by the parents. They have not been accepted by the parents. They've not been educated by the parents. So what happened? These children go into get informations. And Google auntie gives you extra. She gives you that knowledge which is not wanted. These are the apps that are coming up. So what happened? The children get trapped because उनका मन already lalchar hai, वो desire है कि must have the knowledge. I'm feeling something and all. कोई मन दसन वाला ही नहीं है का. Friend नु दसंगे, the friend मर्च पसाले आके दसंगे. ये सारी चीजें बाहर हो रही हैं. But जिन्हें information अंदर जानती है, goes and hits against the vices in the DNA. DNA तो वो चीजें pop up करके मन में चाहती है. इतने वो evaluate कर ही नहीं पाता. Evaluate ही नहीं कर पाता. Desires start increasing. Slowly lust starts increasing. You will see everything fast food banda ja raha hai. Why? Because of the outside environment. Because of the outside environment, you will see all this is how we create this fast food inside. ये बाहर नहीं बनती, ये साढ़े अंदर बनती पई है. You will see we are being trapped in so many things. For example, आजकल Uber which ਅਸੀਂ जानते हैं. We're going to the Uber. What happens in the Uber? We book it. We sit down. Nowadays in Uber, there are groups and gangs who give at least 5,000 to the driver and they want the number. They take the number. And then when they see there are females, they get into the mobiles, they get into the apps, they get into the WhatsApp, and then they show them dirty pictures in which they put their face. This is what is happening. Now, this is a place where we cannot even avoid because we have to go by Uber. So we say, forget the Uber, go by bus, go by train. But are we ready? We want a comfort zone. But then we get trapped there also. There are certain links that come up, which I think one of Sheetal will be telling you about how the links are, trapping us. If Sheetal is there, can you just tell us about the thing, about how you get trapped in the link? Yes, Sheetal, are you there?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So,
yes. Can you just say?
Sure. So good evening, everyone. I'm going to narrate a real life incident that happened to me. So basically, when I was searching for my job after masters, so at that day, that was very unfortunate day for me. So I was sitting and I got a call from a person, and that person says, I am calling from DPS, Delhi Public School. So, we have a lot of websites जिसपे हम अपना resume डालते हैं, jobs डालते हैं, आपके, daughters and sons, आपने देखा होगा, jobs के लिए बहुत सारे website है जहाँ पर अपनी information देते हैं. तो वैसे ही मैंने information दी हुई थी अपनी. So, I got a call and this person says that he is calling from DPS and he told me various steps कि अभी आपका interaction होगा, उसके बाद आपका principal के साथ interview होगा, and then you will get a job in this and that. So I was very happy because automatically I was very anxious at that moment. So that seems a very, bright opportunity to me. So I said, okay, so what I will have to do? So this person says that I am going to share a link with you, and you will have to fill a form, Google form, which is going to cost you around 10 rupees. So I thought it's okay, how does it matter? Let's spend 10 rupees, and in case I get a job or something. So this person told me a link, this link belonged to DPS, Delhi Public School के, he has created a fake link जिसमें Delhi Public School का नाम वो लोग use कर रहे थे as reference. Now when I opened the link, I thought कि ठीक है DPS लिखा हुआ है, मुझे लगा कि it's going to be original. Then there was a form that says that you will have to spend 10 rupees. You will have to put your bank details and OTP and everything. I tried putting it in, but it wasn't working because बैंक डिटेल्स पे मैंने लिमिट लगाया हुआ था, तो वो बार बार मुझे मैसेज आ रहा था, बट आई वाज सो मच इनटू स्ट्रेस कि मुझे शायद वो मैसेजेस आई वाज सीइंग इट वेरी डिफरेंटली. सो दैट फिगर वाज सेइंग इट्स 10,000, बट आई वाज सीइंग ओनली 10 rupees. So this is how our perception sometimes plays false with us. So मुझे वो सिर्फ 10 rupees जैसा लग रहा था और मैं बार बार क्लिक कर रही हूँ, it wasn't happening. Then I tried from my father's account. Now this time it happened, and we spent 25,000, which was claiming to be 10 rupees. So this is how I lost my money, and and instantly this person cut the call and says uske baad to of course you can't reach to these individuals. So this is how it keeps on happening.
Yes, thank you, Sheetal. So that means when you are in stress, the desire you want, that is also of junk food. That means we have to be very, very calm. We have to be very, very stable. We must be educated. We have to know where the world is, how we are being trapped. We have to be always 24/7 alert. But alert tab hoga na ki agar hamara man jo hai is flawless. Agar मन में इतना stress है already इतना junk food already है, so we get very easily trapped to all these things. So one thing remember, कि अगर हमारा मन already टेरी है गया, already it is already with the junk food, we will get trapped to all these food outside. We are going to get trapped into all this environment. I am having a lot of desires. I want to make fast money. Then कोई भी मेरे को चीज सामने नजर आएगी, कोई भी अपने का फटाफट के चलो जी फास्ट मनी, 20 दिया तो 40 बनाए, 40 दिया तो 1 लाख बनाए. So whatever a desire, if there is lust, if there is loneliness already inside, then these type of junk food, because the law of attraction, this type of junk food already there. It is already kept in the subconscious mind from the time of our birth till today. साढ़े जितने भी emotions and negative thoughts and साढ़े वहम परम लेके all are already stored there. It's already there. So you can imagine our body is very weak, emotional body is very weak. बाहर कोई भी चीज पक देखा, we get trapped because it's a law of attraction. अगर मेरे अंदर कुछ भी है, loneliness है, I want something, I want a partner or something, I'm being divorced, I need a partner, what will happen? That loneliness, that lust is already there. It goes and attracts the environment from outside. So we get attracted to all these apps. फिर जो भी कोई information देता है, सुनता, we hear it through the indriyas, we hear it through the ears, this information goes and hits again the DNA goes into the subconscious mind, and we attract it. So this fast food is being created inside, not outside. Remember one thing, but which is being created inside. What is the ingredients? The ingredients is actually from the environment. Jo sansar mein, whatever we are seeing, all the nuisance that is going on, this is what actually we people are doing. We are being trapped because of our inside मन जो है बहुत ही कमजोर है, बहुत कमजोर है. So what do people do? You will see that they are doing this artificial intelligence. Different faces, voices different. Everything is being done. Please, please, please be very careful of whatever is happening, because you are going to be trapped into it. And when you get trapped into it, you only get trapped if you have not educated yourself. You have to educate yourself. You must know where the world is and be very, very careful of your emotions. if your emotions are low, is weak, you are going to be trapped. See that you don't have the junk food. Aajkal de bachche are what? Adolescents with ja rahe hain. When they go into adolescence, what is happening? Sexually abused on the mobiles. You see on the mobiles and apps, you're being sexually abused. Boys and all are masturbating on the WhatsApp, on the things, you will see them doing it. Why? Because these children and all want to explore. They want to explore. They are just having free time. They want to pass free time. And then what happens slowly? Their lust is increasing. And they are going to be in the mess. And slowly, what will happen? They get into addictions. So first thing is what? You have to check your insight. 24/7, please introspect. Please introspect your insight. For this reason, because ਸਾਡੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਹੀ ਲਾਲਚ ਹੈ, ਸਾਡੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਹੀ ਲਸਟ ਹੈ, ਸਭ ਕੁਝ ਅੰਦਰ ਹੈ, ਉਸਨੂੰ ਰੋਜ਼ ਦੀ ਰੋਜ਼ ਸਫਾਈ ਕਰੋ. For example, gold, the fraud example. Someone was wanted to buy, they said on the online, okay, we will give you a coin. The coins, okay, this is costing so and so. And what happened? Oh, very good, pure. Check karaya, pure. Pure ho gaya. Then they will give you another 2-3 coin. Oh, pure. You slowly build up a trust. Then say, okay, you give me 1 kg brick. I want a brick of 1 kg. Because now you started trusting. Or sanu lalach hai ki bhi saste rate pe mil rahi aur pure mil rahe, banda bada gaya. You can trust that man. By the time when we take 1 brick and the second brick, it turns out to be 0 bata 0, nothing inside. This is just a fraud. Why? Because of desire. Sudden the lalach. We want to make fast money. So what happens? Before we blame the outside things, before we start blaming anyone, it is my humble request, because as sansar nu tusi control nahi kar sakde ho. You cannot control the media. You cannot, people putting all these apps onto your, all these links and apps. You cannot avoid it. What we can just change ourselves. We have to be very, very careful, because ye sariya cheezan again, they go through, all the information go through the 5 senses. They enter and they are going to definitely trigger the DNA, all the 5 biases, they're also going to trigger. These thoughts are going to trigger. But when it comes into the man, into the subconscious man, that is where we have to see that has to be flawless, has to be cleaned. That is a place where we need education. We have to elevate ourselves. If we will not elevate ourselves, then you will see there'll be so much of junk that we will be suffocated. And when we will be suffocated, you will see that first thing, our physical body is going to be damaged. We'll go into depression, we'll go into suicide, and slowly you see insomnia, you cannot sleep, and you'll have lots and lots of problems. So what we have to do is, we have to check our own inside first. Today technology where it has reached, but we are not aware. We have to educate ourselves, upgrade yourself, that this is happening in the world and I am not to be trapped. How I'll be trapped? Because it's the law of attraction. Agar mere man de andar kachra hai, mere man de andar kachra hai, काम क्रोध लोभ मोह अहंकार, ये सारा कचरा है, the law of attraction will work. What you have, you will attract. If I have lust, then my hand will automatically go onto the Tinder and Bubble. It will automatically go. If I have a lust of clothes shopping and all, you will see I'll go into Amazon. Fatafat ek to baad ek I'll do shopping. So what happens? That is why you have to check yourself. How much of fast food are you having? How many of negativity are you having? How many of emotions are you having? Negative emotion and negative thoughts. Have you upgraded yourself? Have you tried to change a thing? Because when there are relationships, you will see in relationship. In relationship, what happens? There are a lot of problems, family problems. Man dukhi hunda hai. thoughts are going, मेरी इससे नाल नहीं हैगी, आज मेरे घर वाले नाल नहीं, आज मेरी सस नाल नहीं, फलान नाल नहीं, my friend, all these thoughts go and trigger into the DNA, all the voices jump into the mind. We are not able to evaluate. ਅਸੀਂ ਨਹੀਂ evaluate ਕਰ ਪਾਉਂਦੇ ਹਾਂ. ਅਸੀਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ we will teach you a lesson. We will teach you a lesson. And in that trap, what do we get trapped? We become this anxiety. Slowly there are divorces. This is destructive. The body gets sting. Relationship go haywire. And then what do? We go on to the mobile. We pick up the mobile and we are making friendship there. People who make friendship on apps are the people who have been denied their friendship actually in their own family life. They do not have good relationship. So that is why they go onto these apps and links where they are making friendship. Just like how we say, if a person goes into live-in relationship means that person already does have a good relationship in the family at all. These are all messages that are being given to us. Andar hollow hai, andar kachra hai. Jitna kachra hoga, जोन सा भी कचरा होगा उसी को attract करेगा. Whichever fast food I have inside, and from where did this fast food come? From time we are born till today, we are just putting all these vices and emotions are being collected. All our type of परम पुलेखे तुसी कह लो, जितने भी सारे लोग दे कर्म कांड है, जितने भी what you can say these old belief systems, all this is inside that. जो साडे अंदर वो कचरा होएगा, law of attraction will work and it is going to manifest. Subconscious mind is a place where it's going to manifest it. ते सब तो पहले सी की करना, अपने अंदर दा कचरा खत्म करो. कचरा की है क्या? काम करो दो मोह हंकार तो पूरी बारात है, पूरी बारात खाली पंज नहीं है. और उन्हां दा प्यो कौन है क्या? सारे दा प्यो. ए फास्ट फूड दा प्यो कौन है क्या? The highest ingredient, ego. हौमे दीर्घ रोग सब तो वड्डा रोग है क्या? ये सारा प्यो भी बैठा है नाल अपने सारे बच्चे नु इकट्ठा करके एक पूरा युद्ध बंदर बैठा है. As a full army sitting inside. And it is attracting. This is what is actually attracting. If I am deprived, not a good relationship with my husband or wife, that loneliness, that low energy will automatically go out. It will attract. I want to make another relationship with someone. Why? I am being deprived here. If I am having a greed of money, I have no money, I can see the thing. मेरे अंदर greed है, that greed is going to go only money. बस. You will see some people only कपड़े. Shopping. Easily trapped. 1 + 1, 2. 1 + 2, 3. Oh, very good. You see how we are getting trapped because the desires are so much. साथ अंदर lust इतनी ज़्यादा है कि ये. So what happens? पहले अपने अंदर दे जंक फूड नु ठीक करो. जब तक अंदर जंक फूड नु ठीक नहीं करोगे, you will see that we people are going to be trapped. Because today, how to get out of the junk food, I'm not going to take today because this is going to be done. The next day is a different topic which I'm going to be do. So what happens? खाली 2-3 चीज़ां ध्यान रखो. बाहर दा पूरा संसार नुसी नहीं बदल सकते. Let it be the media, let it be the mobile, let it be the technology. ਅਸੀਂ कुछ नहीं कर सकते. We cannot do it. We can just shrink ourselves and remove those apps from our mobiles. Or we can put it into the cupboards and lock it up. Or we can shrink down the timing. खाली 1 घंटा 2 घंटा खाली देखना है बस. Do not use it when you are free. When you are free, you are going to get into trap. First thing. Second thing, before blaming them, take the responsibility of what you are having inside. What you are already having inside you. Whatever kachra you have, you are going to attract. All the frauds are outside. तुम्हारा lust है, lust को पकड़ोगे. Greed है, greed को पकड़ोगे. Shoppings को पकड़ोगे. Arrogance hai, ego hai. You see how you will go into all the space of Facebooks and everything where you want to show people a fake life. We've already done in the real and fake life. We want to get into all that. So we get trapped. So we have to take our own responsibility. ਸਾਡੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਦੇ ਕਾਮ ਕ੍ਰੋਧ ਲੋਭ ਮੋਹ ਹੰਕਾਰ ਨੂੰ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਉਸ ਨੂੰ ਚੈਨਲ ਕਰਨਾ ਪਏਗਾ, so that we do not attract anything from outside and get trapped. And if we do not take this step, we are going to be sick. We are physically and mentally going to be sick. ਅਸੀਂ ਖਾਲੀ ਬਿਮਾਰ ਅਸੀਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਵਾਂਗੇ, ਸਾਰਾ ਸ਼ਰੀਰ ਬਿਮਾਰ, ਸਾਡੇ ਰਿਸ਼ਤੇ ਵੀ ਖੱਟੇ ਹੋ ਜਾਣਗੇ। Yes, Falguni has come. Can you just give your own life experience, Bacha? I would like you to give your Hanji.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Am I audible?
Yes, yes, you're audible.
So, मेरे साथ एक छोटा सा स्कैम होते होते रह गया। While I was at the office during the day, मुझे एक WhatsApp आया कि आपका Amazon पार्सल एक दिन में पहुंच जाएगा एंड आप ट्रैक करना चाहो तो ये लिंक प्रेस करिए। Which naturally I did not because मैंने कुछ ऑर्डर नहीं किया था उस पे। उसके बाद मुझे फिर से मेल भी आया यही कह के कि आपका पार्सल ट्रैक करिए आ जाएगा। आई डिड नॉट। देन नेक्स्ट डे जब मैं घर आई तो पता चला वॉचमैन से कि देयर वाज सम डिलीवरी बॉय हु हैड कम एंड ऑफ कोर्स आई वाज एट ऑफिस सो आई मिस्ड हिम। फिर मुझे लिंक आती है कि आपका पार्सल यहाँ से चला गया तो आप इस पे लिंक पे क्लिक करिए। बट सिंस आई हैड नॉट ऑर्डर्ड एनीथिंग आई चेक विथ माय हस्बैंड एंड सन कि आपने कुछ सरप्राइज मेरे लिए प्लान किया। मैं खुश हो गई पर मैंने क्लिक नहीं किया। मैंने कहा पहले उनसे पूछ लेती हूँ। सो दे सेड दे हैड नॉट डन इट। नेक्स्ट डे बीइंग सैटरडे मैं घर पे थी और तभी दोबारा से पार्सल आया और वो बंदा लेके आया था मेरे लिए कुछ तो उसने मेरे हाथ में पार्सल दिया। मैंने कहा मैंने कुछ भी ऑर्डर नहीं किया सो आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू एक्सेप्ट, कुछ गलत है। तो देन ही टोल्ड मी कि आप वो लिंक पे प्रेस करके कैंसिल करिए। तो आई सेड जबकि मैंने कुछ ऑर्डर ही नहीं किया तो ऑर्डर कैंसिल मैं क्यों करूं। तो ही वॉज काइंड ऑफ टू मच फोर्सफुल कि फिर मैं आपके यहाँ रोज आता रहूंगा जब तक आप ये ऑर्डर कैंसिल नहीं करते, क्योंकि ऑर्डर कैंसिल नहीं होगा तब तक हमें डिलीवरी देनी होती है। सो आई देन मुझे फिशी लगा तो मैंने कहा आप आइए रोज, नो प्रॉब्लम, आपको जितने दिन आना है आ रही है, बट आई एम नॉट क्लिकिंग द लिंक फॉर श्योर। सो उसके बाद मुझे वो गया और थोड़ी देर में फोन आता है कि आपको वो लिंक क्लिक करके ऑर्डर कैंसिल करना ही पड़ेगा क्योंकि आपने ऑर्डर एक्सेप्ट नहीं किया है। एंड देन आई लिटरली काइंड ऑफ थोड़ा चिल्लाई मैं उस पे। मैंने कहा कि अभी एक भी फोन या मैसेज आया आपकी ओर से तो मैं पुलिस में जा रही हूँ क्योंकि मुझे पता है ये फेक है। आफ्टर दैट इट स्टॉप। बट कहने की बात ये है कि पार्सल घर तक आया था हाथ में, मेरा नाम लिखा हुआ, मेरा फोन नंबर उनके पास सही था, मेरा ईमेल आईडी उनके पास सही था और मेरे घर के एड्रेस भी उनके पास सही था। और वो नाम और एड्रेस प्रिंट किया हुआ पार्सल मैंने खुद अपने हाथों में लेके देखा था कि अंदर कुछ था। सो लकीली मैंने वो लिंक को हिट नहीं किया बिकॉज आजकल हम बहुत कुछ सुन रहे हैं ऐसा सर विच सेव मी। तो बुआ जी जो कहते हैं ना वो टेम्पटेशन थी, गिफ्ट मिली बट आई समहाउ
Yes, very good. Thank you, Falgun. Very good. Yes, that's what and I'll give you one thing. Not only in this way, I being at this surgery, so I also got trapped. Very openly, I tell you. There was a from the Navy. He told me, he rang up and he told me, I want to be friends. I've come to know that you are called Buaji and I'm very sad. My wife is dead and I've got one daughter. So I said, where's your daughter? My daughter is in New Zealand with my mother. I said, where are you? So he told me some place in Switzerland side. I'm somewhere there. So I said, why don't you just move on? The child also needs a mother. You move on. Yes, I'm thinking, like this 1 month, 2 months, but I was not having time. He used to tell, why don't you answer and all. I said, but I'm very busy and all. I'm only available in the night. So he started telling me, okay, on WhatsApp and all, I will ask you how to move on. Spiritually, he was doing everything. Suddenly, it came Christmas. Christmas came, and in the afternoon time, he told urgent, aunt, urgent. So he told, I picked up, I said, Patani, thik thak hove. Because being as a spiritual leader, I got into the thing. I hope he's not in trouble. So he told me, no, mom. He called me, mom, I want to tell you something. Today I've taken a leave. I'm going out for shopping. I said, then why did you ring me up for? Because I'm going for shopping and all. I want to send you a gift. I said, I don't accept gifts. I don't accept gifts. No, I've got two moms and all. One of my mom is looking after Mana. You're my mom. You have told me to move on in life and all. And I'm very happy. I want. I said, but I don't accept. No, you have to accept it all. And he kept the phone down. He kept it down. Then after about आधे घंटे के बाद, he sent all photographs, And he told me, then mom, I'm sending all these things and all this being packed and all. And within another 10 days, you'll be getting this whole parcel. So I just wrote there, I don't accept and I don't have these things. I don't wear. These are all girls who wear. I don't have these things. No, mom, you and my other mom have to. I kept the phone down. I told my children, उसने तो ऐसी फोटो भेजी हैं ये बच्चे कच्चे दी हैगी ये तो चीज वैसे तो पाउन वाली अभी नहीं हैगी बच्चे ने गुमान किया mom doesn't matter we are there to wear it मैं भी चुप कर गई 10 दिन छोड़ो के 2 दिन ਵਿੱਚ ना his message came mom the parcel it never even struck me that a parcel is coming को 10 दिन लग गए he told me a parcel is coming so please accept it okay kept the phone down. Then another phone came. We are speaking from whoever does a delivery and all. Ma'am, you'll have to come to the near the airport somewhere and you have to put some invoice or something. On money na cheez the samajh nahi si. I told my son, I say, oh, invoice ki hondi hai. Okay, and then you have to pay money. There's some parcel come to you. I said, this is the parcel that man was telling. He's saying, how much is it? I said, he just told me to put about 38 to 40,000 rupees and put. So both my sons give me a very smile and say, mom, you're being trapped. I said, don't talk. All are not the same thing. That poor man, I'm his mom. कहने बढ़िया मावा तकिया नसी बढ़िया मावा तकिया इन लोगों ने मेरी मजाक उड़ाने के बाद ना I blasted my children. I said, हाय मेरे को कोई बनता है क्या मैं जाके ना उस बंदे ने बेचारे ने इतने प्यार ना भेजे थे मैं पैसे देते होते my children don't you dare leave the house no car and no driver for you. So again his phone came. When his phone came, so I told him, okay, I said, I don't have very old, I don't have any money. No, you have to go now. And when he spoke a bit loudly, I said, yes, I'm sure there's something where I've been trapped. Those people from the airport rang me up and they told me, ma'am, you have to come and pay the money. I said, sorry, that fellow's name was James. He's told me that you will come home and then I will pay you the money. Now, who will come and who will take the money and all? They understood that we have been trapped. We also, like women, are getting trapped. Maybe I was having, because I was counseling the boy, he has lost his wife. That pity was there, that I must help this boy. He has to go on. Oh, bachara itna karda pe hai. Told my children, the children, it doesn't matter, mom. If you don't wear, we wear it. So you can see all the things going, but somehow, ਅਸੀਂ बच गए. नहीं तो अगर कल्ली होंदी ते पैसे चुक के ते मैं टुर पैना सुते ही जाके उसको पैसे देना सी and what I've got nothing because my children told me mom this is what is happening. Amazon people and all are trapping us. They know our numbers and addresses. No one is at house. They send the parcel and then if the servant someone is there they take the money and when you open the parcel this is not our parcel at all. Why? We are being trained. Assi andro absolutely we have to be flawless. Sade andar kuch bhi kood hai, thoda ja bhi desire hai, sudh bhi thare andar di empathy hai, ya sade andar kuch bhi thoda bahota bhi hai, it we are going to be trapped. So first we have to educate ourselves. We have to elevate ourselves. दोनों इन चीजों से सब कुछ पता होना चाहिए और नाल अपने अंदर दी चीजों दी सफाई करो. बड़ा कुछ असी इकट्ठा किया है subconscious mind from the time we are born till today. All these files are there. Every minute, every second, law of attraction is working. गलती किसी दी नहीं, गलती साड़ी अपनी आएगी. So this is how the fast food is increasing day by day inside us because of less of knowledge and because of our soul conscious. The subconscious is not flawless. Anji, I think we can end this here. Any questions? Any questions?
Yeah, Buaji,
Doubts?
Manipur would like to share. So I would like
Anji.
everyone just to reflect and please share your experiences. Yes, Mandeep ji, unmute yourself.
Yeah, Sashkal Buaji.
Sat
So
Shri Akal.
that day you were saying we got trapped. We got trapped for visa, Buaji. So there are false online visa things where we'd like to save money. Let's not go to the agent. See, like the way you're saying, get savvy, get yourself updated. Children say. So we did the visa thing. So luckily, my husband had done only for himself, one person. And second person ke liye, he was not very comfortable. So we didn't do it. But whatever we paid for the first person, that was some 14,000 or something, that was all a fake. So they are fake visa sites also. Just
Yes.
online karne and things like that, no? So,
Yes, yes.
so I
So
wanted
that
to
means that so much of fake, there's so much of fake, how much of trapping is going on.
Yes.
We have to educate ourselves. We have to
Yes.
educate us. At times we are in such a hurry, we don't want to get into other. As the agent can sara kam kar chodo.
Yeah.
Why? Because ਅਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਇੱਕ ਹਰੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ ਕਿ ਫਟਾਫਟ ਕਰ ਦੋ ਲੈਟਰ ਵੀ ਨਾ ਕੰਪੋਜ਼ ਕਰ ਦੇ ਸਨ ਸਾਰਾ ਕੁਝ ਕਰ ਦੇ 1000 2000 ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਹੀ ਲੈਣਗੇ ਨੇ ਇਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਤਾ ਕਿ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਰੁੜ ਗਿਆ
Yeah.
so we must have that patience, we have to have the knowledge. ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸਬਰ ਹੋਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਹੈ ਹਾਂਜੀ ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਬੱਚੇ ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਮੰਦੀ very much.
ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਭੂਆ ਜੀ ਆਵਾਜ਼ ਆ ਰਹੀ ਮੇਰੀ
ਹਾਂਜੀ ਹਾਂਜੀ ਆ ਰਹੀ ਜੀ ਆ ਰਹੀ
ਭੂਆ ਜੀ ਉਹ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨਾ ਚੋਰ ਤਿੰਨ ਕਦਮ ਅੱਗੇ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਵਾ ਉਹ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਹੀ ਪਲੈਨਿੰਗ ਕਰਕੇ ਬਹਿ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਸਭ ਪਤਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਤੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸੀਨੀਅਰ ਸਿਟੀਜ਼ਨ ਹੈ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਆਨਲਾਈਨ ਬੈਂਕਿੰਗ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਉਹ ਸਾਰੇ ਸਟੈਪ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ तो मैं पर्सनली ऑनलाइन बैंकिंग नहीं करता ते ऑनलाइन ऑर्डर नहीं करता पर्सनली बैंक में जाना जो कुछ पर्सनली जाओ चेक दो पैसे कर दो या फिर डेबिट कार्ड एटीएम पे करो उससे भी थोड़ा संभल के रहना पैंदा
yes yes
we can compare this like a game of ladder and snake ਸੱਪ ਚਿੜੀ ਜਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਉਹ ਆਪਾਂ ਖੇਲਦੇ ਆ ਨਾ
yes
yes ਸੱਪ ਚਿੜੀ
yes
ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸ਼ੇਅਰ ਕਿ ਉਹੀ ਜੰਕ ਕਾਲਸ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਡਿਲੀਟ ਕਰੋ ਜੰਕ WhatsApp ਹੈ ਉਹ ਡਿਲੀਟ ਕਰ ਦੋ ਉਹ ਫਿਰ ਸਮਝ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਵੀ ਇਹ ਬੰਦਾ ਸਤਰਕ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਸੰਭਲ ਕੇ ਰਹਿਣਾ ਪੈਂਦਾ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨਾ टेक्निकल चोरी हो रही है फिजिकल नहीं है टेक्निकल है
yes
बस थोड़े पैसे कर MSCB वाले भी कहते थोड़ा एक कट हो जाएगा थोड़ी लाइट कट हो जाएगी एयर लिंक शेयर करो कुछ सुनना ही नहीं लाइट कट हो जाएगी तो की राशि बिल पर है सारा कुछ होती है वो थोड़ा डिफरेंस है वगैरह अवॉइड ऑल सच कॉल्स डू एवरीथिंग फिजिकली एंड डोंट अटेंड रिकॉर्डेड कॉल ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਲਿੰਕ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਨੰਬਰ ਹੈ ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਜਾਣਦੇ ਹੋ ਉਹ ਹੀ ਅਟੈਂਡ ਕਰੋ ਬਾਕੀ ਸ਼ੱਕ ਦੇ ਦਾਇਰੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਰਹੋ ਹਾਂਜੀ
yes absolutely thank you absolutely right thank you Anji Bhagwan Das ji
Bua ji, I was just listening to all this and how I have been trapped also, but I was not directly trapped. My son applied for my driving license through online. So some fellow is representing the government online, collecting money and then forgetting about it.
okay
So I was not directly involved, but point is this happened in my case where I had to get my license renewed. So on the thing, it was during that COVID time. So
you're absolutely right.
So I said, okay, because maybe they are doing it online. It is during the COVID, I just, paid the money. But point is, this is how they cheat everybody. Not only that, this is there actually, how we have been brought up in life. In fact, it is we as parents to blame our children are getting into all these traps. So,
Yes.
so it's not the children's fault, it is our fault.
Yeah. So, but what happens, this is all the media. This is all the new technology. And very comfort zone. ਅਸੀਂ ਘਰ ਬੈਠੀਆਂ online ਸਾਰਾ ਕੁਝ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਅੱਜ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਿਲਵੱਟਿਆਂ ਤੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਦੇ ਮਿਕਸੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਰ ਲੈਤਾ ਹੱਡੀਆਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਪਾਣੀ ਪੈ ਗਿਆ ਔਰ ਕਦੇ ਪੱਖੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਚਲਾਣੇ ਹੋਣ ਨਾ ਤੇ
और एक क्या है, they are earning so much. We had to put a lot of effort to earn that much. It used to take 1 year to earn what they are earning in a month.
Yes.
So when it is coming so easily, they don't mind spending. They don't even see.
When we are getting easily everything available, slowly na, we've got so much into a comfort zone, no, that we are going to be trapped. Now, it is not only the media and that where we are going to make the junk food. Even in a family life, when there are a lot of problems going on in the family life, when the relationships are not okay, children are watching, the extension family are watching, they are watching, they are hearing. All this information is going inside, it goes and hits against the DNA. Hits against the DNA. Now, what will rise? Maybe arrogance. How dare?
With the artificial intelligence.
So it goes and hits. So it is not only the media and this technology, even in family life, it's like an environment that makes our fast food. कहते ना कि अगर असी लोग नाम सिमरन कर रहे हैं और अगर सानू लग रहा है कि असी लोग अपना सुपर फूड ले रहे हैं तो सानू किन पता लगे through our actions, through our relationship कि our relationships are becoming बड़े अच्छे हो रहे हैं and मिठे हो रहे हैं again and our actions are becoming good. It shows that we are having fast food, that we are having superfood हो रहा है. इसी तरीके नाल whenever that these things ਜਿਹੜੇ ਬਾਹਰ ਹੋ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ ਇਹੀ ਸਾਡੇ fast food और superfood ਵੀ ਬਣਾਉਂਦੇ. They are helping us. They're just like a thermometer for us. So
But
in
the attitude is
relationships,
different.
you go into schools, you see the same thing. Relationship between the friendships. You see all the teachers and the students. You go into the society, you'll see the same thing. These are all environment, not only media, this is all the environment all over the universe. कित्थे control करिए, कित्थे भी नहीं control कर सकते. We cannot control anything outside our body. The only thing that we can control is control ourselves inside. We can only control if we have the knowledge. Hanji.
We have been lucky that we are born earlier, much earlier, so we know everything, the value of money, the relationship, how do you respect people. If you are born now in this age, we would be in the same boat.
See, it would have been definitely, we were born at that time. But sad to say, we never knew the exact parenting. That was the biggest thing in the universe that we have missed out. So the poor children and all are suffering. है कि नहीं? आज हम लोग सीख रहे हैं तो हम अपने बच्चों को भी गाइड करें भी हमने गलतियां की हैं, आप लोग गलतियां मत करना.
वो नहीं सुनते हैं ना, गलतियां आपने की, मैंने नहीं करूंगा, आपको नहीं था, आपको अक्ल नहीं था, आपने गलतियां की, मैं नहीं करूंगा.
तो वो गलती नहीं पर क्या
attitude?
The attitude, देखो बच्चे, that is how we explain to the child. We tell the child, we always thought you to be our property. We thought you to be our property. You will do what we tell you to do. We will not let you breathe. We will not give you speech. You will do what we are telling you because we have all our dreams imposed on you. This is what we all have been doing. We had no knowledge. In that we damage the children. So now we tell the children, no, bache, please take your time. It is your choice. You choose. We are there to help you. We are giving you space. Take your decisions. We made a mistake. Please don't make a mistake. But we have to have the knowledge of how to guide the children now. That is now a new way of parenting the children. It is never too late. Why? Because parenting na theek hon karke junk food jara andar aaya hai, ikkatha hoya hai, is because of this also. As study parenting theek nahi hui. Bachche are going aloof. They find as if they are going to loneliness. They're not being accepted. They're not being given space and all. They're not being listened. Man de andar junk food ikkatha ho raha hai. और जंक फूड जब इकट्ठा हो गया then वही जंक फूड अट्रैक्ट करता है. Law of attraction one. That junk food attracts all these apps. Because the law of attraction works. So everyone, please take care of yourself. Check your junk food. Check your junk food. Because if you will not check, every off and on, this junk food is going to attract from the environment. Because the law of attraction will work. It has to manifest. That's the law.
Ji.
Hanji. Hanji.
Again, I would like to share one more thing कि नोन में किसी ने मुझे बताया, हमारे यंगस्टर्स ही हैं, बच्चे जो हमारे साथ लगे हैं क्लासेस में. So even one of the boys, he was also sharing with me कि बच्चे तो आजकल स्मार्ट हैं. अभी आप बोल रहे हैं ना, जैसे आपने क्या बोला कि too much of pity also harm us, too much of greed also, मतलब ये कुछ ना कुछ तो अंदर है, कुछ भी एक्सेस चीज हमें वो हार्म करती है. जैसे उसने क्या बोला कि कुछ उनका बिजनेस है, तो उन्होंने बोला कि आप 2000 रुपीज भरो, आपको ना एयरपोर्ट मिल जाएंगे. तो लालच आ गया, बड़ों को भी लालच तो आया ना कि चल ना, फ्री 2000 भर के मुझे एयरपोर्ट मिल रहे हैं, जो चीज 15-20 हजार की है. तो उन्होंने, बेटे ने बोला नहीं भरो नहीं भरो, तो उन्होंने बोला कि नहीं, नहीं सुना उन्होंने, मतलब भर दिया 2000. ठीक है. अब वो 2000 भरा, एक 15-20 दिन में उनका बेटा बोलता पापा आया, बोलते नहीं आया. 1 महीने बाद आया, कहते नहीं आया. तो उसे बोला पापा मैंने आपको बोला था मत भरो ना. तो उनका कहने का मतलब कि उसने बोला पापा आपका तो 2000 है, चलो कोई बात नहीं, छोटा अमाउंट हम भूल जाएंगे. बट वो जो फ्रॉड है, जब भी भगवान दास जी ने बोला, उनके लिए तो वो 2001 नहीं, वो तो हजारों लोगों के साथ करते हैं. उनका तो रोज की इनकम करोड़ में है.
ठीक है, absolutely right. You're right.
ये हो गया बुआ जी. फिर उसके बाद इतने केसेस सुन रहे हैं, मतलब मुझे लगता है कहीं ना कहीं ऐसा तो नहीं कि जैसे आपने भी बोला, तो मुझे लगता है हम लोग को ज्यादा दया भी नहीं होनी चाहिए कि नहीं हम लोग फ्लॉलेस हैं,
Yes.
हर अगले को लोड है. जैसे आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस अभी मुझे किसी ने शेयर किया कि जैसे मैं और मनदीप बात कर रहे हैं, वी नो ईच अदर, राइट. तो वी आर वेरी गुड, वी आर सिस्टर्स, वी आर वेरी गुड फ्रेंड्स. तो मनदीप ने मुझे बोला कि आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस, हम दोनों का फेस दिख रहा है. तो मैं उससे बोला रिंपल आई नीड 10,000, आई एम इन अ पेन राइट नाउ. तो मैंने क्या किया, मैं सेकंड्स भी नहीं लगाऊंगी बिकॉज वी नो ईच अदर. मैंने फटाफट उसको 10,000 ट्रांसफर कर दिया. और शाम को जब मेरी ऐसी बात हुई कि मनदीप आप ठीक हो, तो आपको पैसे मिल गए. तो मनदीप ने कौन से पैसे रिंपल? तो मैंने बोला मैंने 10,000. कहती नहीं. तो दिस इज ऑल्सो हैपनिंग टुडे इन द वर्ल्ड. आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस आ तो रहे, हम
Yes.
खुश है, हमारे बच्चे सीख रहे हैं, कॉलेज में टेक्नोलॉजी इतनी आ गई, बट उसका इम्पैक्ट भी इतना पड़ रहा है कि आज, पहले तो सिर्फ ऑडियो था, अभी फेस भी आ गया. तो कैसे पता लगेगा? मैं और मनदीप एक दूसरे का फेस देख रहे हैं, वॉइस हमारी निकल रही है. जैसे फाल्गुनी ने बोला कि उसने नहीं मंगवाया तो भी आजकल डाटा निकालना कितना इजी है, फोन नंबर्स, एड्रेस निकालने कितने इजी है. तो बुआ जी आई थिंक ओनली थिंग इज वी हैव टू बी वेरी अलर्ट. जैसे आपने अपने बच्चों से शेयर किया, गुड. फाल्गुनी ने अपने हस्बैंड को फोन किया, फाल्गुनी ने कंफर्म किया किसी ने भेजा तो नहीं. शी टुक टाइम, शी टुक अ स्टैंड कि नहीं मींस मेरा नहीं है, मैं पुलिस को कॉल करूंगी. तो समथिंग वी हैव टू बी फियरलेस.
Police is not involved. In fact, they are also with them. Complaint
Yeah.
किया मैंने, वो भी नहीं कुछ किया.
I totally agree.
So
भगवान-
उधर
So now
उधर भी
can we control? So Bhagwan Das, can we control anything outside? No. Be careful inside कि साढ़े अंदर सबर, संतोष, दया, धर्म should be there. We are so impatient. We get excited. We have the sympathy. Then we have the greed. Then we have the desire, and we just, without thinking for a second, we just click and everything is gone. So where are we to take care? Take care of your junk food.
we have to clear ourselves first.
Yes, but that is
दुनिया
only
दुनिया जाए बाढ़ में, हम ठीक होना
Are
चाहिए.
we? Yes. So take care of the junk food that is inside you. Please take care, because the law of attraction is working every second. It is working. So I think,
बुआ जी मनदीप wants to say-
Anji, Anji Mandeep.
Bhuaji, I have one question regarding the class yesterday.
Okay.
So I was introspecting myself the whole day, that what emotions I'm getting and how everything, I was being conscious the whole day. And Rati, when I went to sleep, suddenly I was getting a little palpitation, just na ghabrat type, got up, but I did my Simran. I was just doing my Simran. I went to sleep again. Then again I got up. Then again I did my Simran and went to sleep. So I want to know what is that emotion or what is that negativity that is in me that is making me that little jo kharab, like suddenly I'm feeling thodi si ghabrat type and things like that. So what is the negative food I'm putting into myself? I was not able to analyze that.
Okay. See what happens if you're gone to sleep. All of a sudden you start feeling a palpitation. Please introspect. Take out time to introspect. कि भाई what happened? आज क्या हुआ है? या घंटे 2 घंटे कुछ होया है? What happened? What happened during the daytime? What happens? You know, ਸਾਡੇ subconscious mind ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਨਾ ਫਾਈਲਾਂ ਤਿਆਰ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੀਆਂ. They are just piled up. Okay. When we are in sleep or anything, any of the file can just float and come up. जैसे इंट्रोस्पेक्ट करेंगे तो देखेंगे कुछ होया तो है नहीं सी ਹੁਣ ਤੇ ਘੰਟੇ ਤੋਂ मैं सो गई सब कुछ होया नहीं सी but हो सकता कोई ना कोई file which has a frequency higher floats and come up and you are not able to find out की reason की है.
Correct.
But you know that it was giving palpitation, making you uncomfortable. That means something negative energy is there.
Yeah.
ਹੁਣ ਇਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗ ਰਿਹਾ ਕਿਹੜਾ but ਹੈ negative energy because palpitation and making you uncomfortable. Introspection ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗ ਗਿਆ ਕਿ ਕੁਝ ਵੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੁਣ ਕੁਝ ਹੋਇਆ ਤੇ ਹੈ ਨਹੀਂ ਇਹਦਾ ਮਤਲਬ ਕੁਝ ਨਾ ਕੁਝ ਪੁਰਾਣਾ ਇੱਕ ਫਾਈਲ ਉੱਪਰ ਆ ਗਿਆ ਹੈ and that has given me the palpitation because that frequency was high.
Okay.
And definitely must have been a negative and you don't even know.
Yes.
You don't even know. So what do you say? Okay, it has given me something. That means there must be something negative. I have to just finish. I have to take, I cannot say or blame anything. It is something which is already residing me. I have to work. I have to work. Monali safai andar karni payegi.
Okay. And how do we do that safai, Buaji?
Safai in this way, just recollect any thoughts of yours, you know, in which happened with any person or any situation or any circumstance when or where there was a little bit of uncomfortableness. Because koi bhi situation, koi bhi person ka tusi lovoge na, jadon tusi naam simran karoge na, the main thing is that you're raising that energy. It's not that person, it is actually mainly raising the energy. The energy of taking responsibility, no blame game, proper love, the gratitude, your blessing. ab tusi apne andar na positive energy increase kar rahe ho. Bas. Our main thing is that this energy should be increasing into us. Maybe when we are handling a situation, a person or someone's koi kisi di gal agi handling kare, focus on this energy. It is not the person, it is the energy that we, because satyar hon vaste ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਐਨਰਜੀ ਵਧਾਣੀ ਪਏਗੀ. Just go into the thing and all, and when you start, automatically energy will rise. This energy has to rise. It has to go up. Bas, that's the only thing. And don't sing hoya hai. Immediately say palpitation hui hai, see uncomfortable. It's definitely a negative force.
Yes.
I am responsible for it. It's okay. Whatever it may be so. I'm sorry. There must be something that's done by you. Because what you sow, so shall you reap. It's come as a palpitation. So it's okay. I'm sorry. I don't remember. I don't even know what it is. But yes, it made me uncomfortable. These are sensations, which I will be doing, I think, the next time. I will be doing. Sensation and disease, I will be doing. Now you can understand where I'm hitting at. These are the sensations.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay. God bless you. So I think now we should end it already 8:08. Whoever has any questions, please put it up next time. And please, all put on your cameras so that we can take your photos. Yes. Please, all of you, Harpreet, yes, Zoom, yes, all of you, yes. Yes.
Yeah. So we can just end the session with a beautiful quote. Just as you nourish your body with healthy food, nourish your spirit with uplifting words and thoughts, right? So what we are learning from today, that we have to just uplift our words and the thoughts, and we have to nourish with that. So thank you so much. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa.
Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. See you tomorrow.